Road to Greatness.
Hello people, what's Crackalack, and it's Inspiration Eye back with our blog, and I believe it is week 5 now. So it's Monday, the beginning of the week, and as you can tell, I am in my no-gi jiu-jitsu stuff. So I went to jiu-jitsu tonight. It was no-gi, well actually it was BJJ or jiu-jitsu for MMA, which is really nice because it was really different because we started with striking for once, which is not something I usually do in a jiu-jitsu class, but we started with striking, just a few basic punch combos, you know. Could have done better because I wasn't twisting well, and as you can see I have cut myself, so it was a tough one. Could have done better, you know, but it is what it is, you know. Some days you do good, some days you don't, but essentially it was a few punch drills into a single leg takedown, which is quite nice to do because, like I said, it's not something we usually do on a jiu-jitsu class. And we did 4 rounds of sparring, rolling for 6 minutes straight, so 4 rounds, and that went alright, I think, pretty decent. I did get caught a few times, you know, it happens, it's one of these things that happens, you know. I'm against top level people, quite a lot of them were higher belts, and I'm not making excuses, you know. It's just room for improvement. I did get caught with a few 1 or 2 arm bars and 1 or 2 rear naked strokes, but it wasn't like for the whole 6 minutes. It was probably once or twice within the round of fighting that person, and near the end of the rounds, not like near the beginning, like near the end of the rounds or middle of the rounds. So, you know, but like I said, it's room for improvement. Definitely enjoyed it. So tomorrow I've got to be up early again, and I'm on a 7-hour shift, so I'm probably gonna do some more jiu-jitsu tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do a double jiu-jitsu class. They got they got gi, and then they got no gi, which I'll be doing both because obviously no gi is good. And if I can get the gi in there as well, I might be able to get some stripes on my belt, which is something I do want to do, as well as get my kickboxing gradings, you know, just so I can say I've got some gradings in both of them. It'd just be nice to have them in my record. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Something different, and you know, room for improvement, but I also did good. Wasn't saying I was dominating, but I wasn't getting dominated myself, so it was a good session. That's what I like to see, you know. Obviously I would like to dominate mostly, but you know, that don't always happen. If you're against good people that know what they're doing, then the best result other than dominating them is to have it as a draw equal, so that they don't barely get you and you don't barely get them, which is what was happening, apart from like I said a few times, but it happens. And yeah, nice little cut to come in with. So that's been Mondays. I will vlog tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, bye. Whoo! What a session, guys. So, Inspiration Eye back with the Road to Greatness series. Why do I always say series? Episode 5, Road to Greatness. And yeah. So today I did a double jiu-jitsu session, and I'm so glad I did. First it was gi, learned some more gi stuff. I think I did alright. I didn't get caught out with any submissions. I was doing very good, I think, in my opinion. I was managing to sweep a lot of people. I only got swept once or twice. And you know, that's good because, like I've always said, if you're against people that are higher than you and done it for a long time, then of course you're going to get beaten. Of course you're only just about going to match them. But lucky enough, well, not lucky enough, because also I do want to push myself, but you know, it's also a good indication for my cage fight, because when I have my cage fight, I'm not going to be against people that's higher and better than me. I'm going to be against people who's going my own ability. That's the whole point of this charity cage fight. That's how they match you up. And it's good because tonight there's a lot of people out with my ability, like same sort of done it for the same sort of period, or latched onto it quite quickly, but on super light experience, like white belts essentially, with some stripes on, which by the sound of it I'll be getting a few stripes on mine soon, hopefully, from by the sounds of what my coach said. So it was a nice little gi session, hence why I got this off, because it's soaked. You know, a few, and again it's different. It was nice because we were doing a lot of takedowns, which, you know, is part of jiu-jitsu, but obviously different coaches teach different ways, and nothing wrong with that. The coach that normally does the Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays obviously concentrates a lot more on the ground game, a lot more rolling, but the coach that does Tuesdays, because he does no gi, apart from when we do MMA sessions, the BJJ for MMA, which we did on Monday, he obviously does it different. So he focuses a lot more on takedowns, takedown defense, which was really nice to do because obviously it works really well for my cage fight. And it's nice because I could just practice takedowns, and my double takedown is looking really sharp and nice now, and it's really getting there and really managing to put force in it and really get good at it. Learned a nice little hip escape from standing up. Did a few rounds, like I said, really good rounds for me personally because I managed to sweep a lot of them myself. Got swept once, twice, one often. And then we did no gi, which again we did more takedown stuff, which is really nice because it's different with gi. Obviously, gi, you got the glint, you got the collar that you can grab and whatnot. In no gi, you haven't, so it's really nice to do takedowns on that as well. Again, I know we did the guard standing up in no gi. We did sweeping, not sweeping, getting from the guard off the ground in gi. But it's nice either way, both of them. And then we did some rounds, and again, I did really well. I'm really happy with my sessions tonight. I think I've done really good. Again, in gi, no gi, I managed to sweep a lot of people. I even managed to stick a nice guillotine choke. And then my opponent reversed it, and then I managed to keep the guillotine choke on. So essentially how you get out of guillotine choke, well, one of the ways you can get out of it, there's many ways to get out of it, is you roll. And my opponent rolled out of it, but I managed to keep it locked in and keep it at force, so that when he tried to roll out of it, I had it still locked in and tapped him out, which was really nice to do. So yeah, it was really good 2 sessions. So the next vlog I will probably do is tomorrow. Thinking of doing a run tomorrow, a bit of the punch bag session and maybe a gi session as well. Might as well because I can't do kickboxing at the moment. Obviously, if Wednesdays I normally would go kickboxing, but I can't at the moment because I haven't got my membership. I need to wait until I get paid to get it back active. So yeah, that's probably tomorrow's plan because I'm off tomorrow to work for a change. Is a run, bit of punch bag, and make use of the gi and go to a gi lesson. So yeah, I've been in maybe no gi as well. BJJ for MMA. So we'll see. I've been inspirational. I'll catch you later. Cheers. Bye. Oh, so inspirational. Again, looking like an absolute wreck, but again, 2 very hard sessions in jiu-jitsu. Welcome back to another part of the vlog of Road to Greatness episode 5. So, did another 2 jiu-jitsu lessons tonight, pushed myself. Probably not the best idea because then I got to be up at 4 tomorrow for work. But lucky enough, I'm only doing a 5-hour shift. Yeah, pretty standard. Jiu-jitsu, gi, yeah, GB2 advanced, the class was. So it was jiu-jitsu with more kind of advanced techniques. Pretty decent. I managed to, we did a bit of rolling as well, as usual. Did alright, you know, there's a few higher belts in there tonight. So I did get a bit caught into a few submissions. But hey, it happens, you know. It's what it is. When you go against the higher belts, it's going to happen, you know, until you get to their level. So yeah, got tapped out a few times, but I also did manage to last a few rounds with a few of the guys in there. And then we had no gi, and then the other one person turned up, so it's kind of nice because we just kind of did boxing conditioning, which is good because maybe my boxing defense isn't the greatest, but by the time I get to the cage that will be different. I am working very hard to get that better, with a few then little takedowns, which, you know, is always good to go on. And then we did a bit of 4 rounds of sparring, well, rolling, but it was nice because we started on our feet and we was doing takedowns on each other. He tapped me out a few times, not gonna lie. Well, yeah, he tapped me out a few times. I didn't really tap him out much, but you know, I think Turner's kicked in this today. Plus I've barely had any food this week, so yeah. But that's kind of today's sessions. So that's today's sessions, as I was saying. Yeah, that happens. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm ashamed. You know, you've got to learn from these mistakes. You've got to learn, you know, and sometimes you are going to get tapped out. You are going to get beaten. Your tiredness is going to get the better of you sometimes. You know, it is one of those things that happens. And like I said, I've barely been eating properly this week because I have no money to. Thank God I get paid tomorrow. So, you know, and I've done 2 sessions yesterday, a session Monday, other stuff as well. Didn't do my run today because I instead went to 2 jiu-jitsu sessions, so I thought I better not push and do a run as well. So I'm going to get that done tomorrow because I'm on a 5-hour shift like I said. But yeah, overall, really good sessions. Especially the no-gi, the BJJ for MMA, because again, that's something different. and it's really nice just to kind of stand up, and we weren't obviously throwing any punches or kicks, but we was, you know, taking each other down. And then yeah, and you know, even though he tapped me out, I still was fighting a good couple minutes with him, a good few minutes before he did tap me out. It wasn't like he's getting me to the ground, tapping me out straight away or within a minute or two. It was, you know, I would last a while before he would. But yeah, good sessions. Tomorrow I'm definitely doing my run. Probably gonna leave jiu-jitsu and do an upper body workout, because I wouldn't normally go to jiu-jitsu tonight. I only went tonight because my kickboxing membership's on freeze at the moment, so I'm hoping to get that back on track so I can start going kickboxing next week again. But I thought I'd take advantage and just go to jiu-jitsu tonight. So I probably won't go to jiu-jitsu tomorrow now, or if I do it, just be the one session, I'm not sure yet. But I'm definitely going to do upper body tomorrow and a run. So yeah, I'll see you. Probably do a blog tomorrow, probably leave it and do a blog Friday. Or I might do a blog tomorrow, but yeah, I'll see you later. Cheers, bye. Hello people, it's Crackalack and Inspirational, back with the next part of this week's series of Road to Greatness. It is Saturday, which for a lot of people means football is coming out. I have got my mate coming around later, and we are having drinks, but we're not watching football, so start your hate comments and your dislikes on this video and whatever. I support England, obviously I want England to win. I'm not that much of a hatred. I just personally don't enjoy football. To me, it's just a bunch of people kicking the ball about. I prefer basketball, and yes, you could say the same about basketball, but to me, basketball is more entertaining. But anyway, back to what this series is meant to be, which is my Road to Greatness series. So today, because I ain't got much time, I'm smashing in a leg sesh. So I got the weights there. So I've done some squats. Just going to do some calf raises, and then I'm going to finish on some lunges, and then some squat jumps, and then I'm going to do 2 to 3 sessions on the punch bag, and then I'm going to be doing a few bits of deep stretch just to kind of relax the body. And I've got some nice, one of my favourite meals of all time, enchiladas, to refill. And like I said, I got G-Man coming over later. We're going to have some cider and shots, get a little bit tipsy, drunk, because, you know, got it Saturday, and I now work, so I normally work on Mondays, so my new piss up days now Saturdays, which kind of does mess up the diet a little bit, because my weigh-in day's on Sundays, and that's meant to be my freedom day, but, you know, it is what it is. So far I'm still on track with the weight. I just weighed myself down, so I'm still on track. Haven't put any pounds on, I haven't lost any, so it's good. But yeah, that's kind of the plan, so I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. I will see you tomorrow for that actual weigh-in. I'll probably be very hungover when I record the video, so you have to excuse me, or a little hungover, because George G-Man's buying some shots for us tonight as well. I bought the side, he's buying the shots, so yeah. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow's vlog. Well, the end of this whole vlog, but yeah. Cheers, bye. Hello people, what is Crackalack? So it's the final part of the Road to Greatness, the Road to Greatness, final part of this episode, the final little vlog of this week. So, kind of go over my weight, as I usually do, kind of go over today. Well, no, today's a rest day, as you probably know by now, as I keep Sundays as a rest day. So, started off my weigh-in, had my weigh-in this morning, haven't put any weight on, haven't lost any weight, so that's good. Like I always say, let's get a bit of light on me. As I always say, you know, obviously I'd like to lose weight, but I'm not going to lose that much weight at the moment, because I'm snacking, you know, I'm allowing my cheat days, I'm allowing my drink. So, you know, as long as I can keep the weight stable and not go back over that 90 mark, then I'm happy with that, which I am. I'm still on the 88, 87 kilo range. So that's good. You know, that's where I want to be at the moment, until I get to, I believe it's 1 week left now, and then I've got to go back on my intense training, because that's when the fights should, the 8 weeks of training with the Bristol Dojo should hit back up, hopefully. I'm still feeling confident going towards the cage fight. As I mentioned in my previous video, the video before this one, or the previous part, I am going to be doing some boxing training. I've got 2 mates that do boxing. One's actually got a fight coming up that I'm trying to get the time off to go and watch. And I've got another mate that goes to my jiu-jitsu, and he's into MMA, into MMA like I am. So I'm gonna get him around, hopefully. You know, he said he's willing to come around and teach me a few boxing stuff. You know, obviously I know the basic movement of boxing and the basic jabs and the hook and, you know, the uppercut and all that stuff. But like I said, I want my boxing defense to be better. And you know, I don't want that to be a weakness. Obviously, I can take a hit, which is good. I can take a hit. I can get punched in the face. I've been punched in the face many times. And I'll get back every time if it is a power shot. Or if it's not a good enough shot to get me down, I'll still stay in the fight and stay there and take it. But, you know, in a cage fight, as I mentioned, that's not the greatest thing to be doing. So, and I've always worked on my weaknesses. I started doing jiu-jitsu because I had no ground game. Got better at that. I did kickboxing, started doing PT so I can really get my movement better, my kicking, and get my kicking flexibility and my kicks better. And then I started working on my defense from grappling, which I've done that through jiu-jitsu classes, PTs, a few things here at the Bristol Dojo as well. So that's now looking decent. So what's the next logical step? My boxing defense. So when I go against someone who's a boxer or someone who's very good with the hands, I've got the option then to defense. So hopefully he's going to come round, and that's what I'm going to work on starting this week going forward. Obviously got more jiu-jitsu classes. I haven't started my kickboxing back up yet. I'm hoping to get that back started up next week or this week. It's just trying to catch up on a few bills first. But I'm hoping to get it restarted this week as well as the PTs. So I'll be full back swing into it. And I still am, because I'm still doing my classes and whatnot. I'm still working out at home. So yeah, that's kind of my week. It's been a good week. I had a good few drinks for my week last night. Got my entrance music back as well, which I forgot to mention. But I have my entrance music. If you want to go and check my entrance music out, it will be on my SoundCloud account, which I will link at the bottom in the description if you want to go and check it out. But basically, it's my Road to Greatness version 2 song condensed into more of a entrance song, because obviously with entrance song you're going to get 45 seconds, a minute maybe. So that's what it's been condensed down to. But I'll put a link in the description anyway. Hope you enjoyed this week's little blog, and I'll see you next week for next week's set of blogs where I, start getting the boxing defense in and the boxing stuff and all that sort of stuff, hopefully, and get back to doing PTs and kickboxing classes because I missed them, and obviously I've got a cage fight coming up, so but yeah, I'm an inspiration night. This has been the Road to Greatness episode 5, and I'll see you next week. Cheers, bye. Also, before I forget, check out my podcast, ANG Podcast. We talk about a range of stuff on there as well, so go and check that out. I'll leave a link in the description to that video as well, and yeah, I'll see you later. Cheers, bye.